Yo, it's your Code D, In for the Kids, y'all. Welcome back to the Infrastructure Show. I want to thank y'all again, man, for attending, man, and not being a victim and or catching that case and surviving the damn corona, man. Because if you watching it, that means you ain't dropped. So good luck on the pandemic, man. I'm glad y'all back, man. Give yourself a chest pound for that, man. Stay in, man. Y'all want to know who the hell I got this time, man. You know, I always keep it fresh for y'all, man. Try to keep some different shit going on. But today, we got Councilman-elect from Ward 6, Cleveland, Ohio, the Code D, Lavelle Thomas.
What's up, G? How you doing, man? How you doing?
And next to him, man, we also got the Code D, man, from his campaign team, man. He running with him, man, the Code D, man, Terry Glenn, y'all.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Terry Glenn, DJ OG Terry Glenn in the building.
So it's all going down. So you see they homegrown, man, 216 on. Now, we just going to pick his brain a little bit. You know how we like to do it. Pick his brain, see where he at, see where he going, etc. So we going to go ahead and just kick this off, man. So go ahead and break him in soft, man. Who is Lavelle Thomas?
How y'all doing out there? I'm Lavelle Thomas. I am a councilman candidate of Ward 6. I'm running for Ward 6. And basically, man, my platform, first and foremost, is all about the safety of black women and young black females. As you know, doing all these years, I don't know why, and I'm still kind of mystified off of this.
Where is Ward 6, though?
Ward 6 basically is in the Buckeye area.
Buckeye.
Central Cedar,
yeah.
Different branches of Shaker Square, Lachmere,
yeah.
Lachmere area.
So y'all know where you talking about.
Slavic Village.
Yeah.
You know,
all through MLK through there?
The borderline.
Bet.
Okay.
Copy that.
Yeah.
So now y'all know where he talking about when he say the 6th Ward. Go ahead and run it.
Right. And back to what I was saying earlier in my dialogue, my platform basically is going to consist of the safety of black women and young black females. Now, everybody here in this room basically remembers we had so many women, man, that were coming up missing, man. It was like a weekly episode of a TV series.
Indeed.
And what was so sad to me was the brothers in the neighborhood was taking it as a joke, and nobody really got involved.
Nope.
I got so pissed off, me personally, in which we could talk about sports, but we can't talk about, man, protecting black women.
You did.
We can't come up with a game plan to protect the sisters, just like if you was a drug dealer protecting your block. You know what I'm saying?
The same format with the same procedure.
You know what I'm saying?
We holding it.
But everybody, man, can talk shit about how many points LeBron James scored while he was here in Cleveland. And I'm
gone.
And I'm saying to myself, man, that was just so much energy, man, that was just going to waste. If you can protect your Jordans that you buy, if you can protect your car rims on your car or on your truck, or if you can protect your girl, from another dude who she might be meant to be with, why we can't protect our sisters, man?
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. It'll take a pair, man. It'll take a pair, man. But we gon' so with that being said, that's one of our issues. Now we got a whole lot of other stuff going on in the hood, man. But real quick, you know, then I'm gonna let Mr. Terry Glenn go ahead and get his take on it. But I want to touch on the police brutality, man. Popo pulling up. You done seen it in Cleveland. The riots, man. You know what I'm saying? The police cars on fire. They try to take the Justice Center, etc. Just in an uproar about the police brutality, man. And we done had several, man. We had 143 shots up in the car. We, kids getting killed. Tamir Rice, etc. Like it's just way out of control. So you know how you feel about that.
Well, my thing is this, man, and I've been saying this for years. So for those who have not heard me give my dialogue on police brutality, the secret is out right now. The cops, true enough, are the culprit, okay? But at the same time, nobody discusses the dispatcher. Prime example, I'm 6'5", 280 pounds. Once the dispatcher gives a description of me to the officer that's en route,
right,
of being on duty in a particular neighborhood environment, whatever you want to call it. Once he or she gets out of the car, they already have a plan for me. They may negotiate, they may not, because they want to go home to their loved ones also too.
Right.
But at the same time, until there is a social link in the community between the police department and the residents, then it's always going to be something going bad that's going wrong. Now, this is just my opinion. I don't feel like that the police need to be called for just everything that occurs.
I feel that.
Because sometimes something minor can become major.
Police your damn self.
And I'm a firm believer for community policing. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that, man. Organize your block how it used to be, man, and police yourself.
Exactly.
And that petty stuff y'all can handle like that.
And we have to go back to that word that people know how to spell, but we are not basically living by it anymore. We have to go back to culture.
Culture.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. How you feel about that, Terry?
I feel the same way you do. You know what I'm saying? Another thing we have to get out of ourselves, that ism, that niggerism that we tend to get stuck in. You know, that poison, that brainwash state that we're stuck in, where we have to act like we don't have any sense. I don't want to get into too much depth about it, because what I say, where young men need to pull your pants up. We ain't no need where we need to see your whole butt. You know what I'm saying? You know, police come and chase you. How you gonna run? You can't. You're gonna fall. You know, young ladies. Yeah, it's now. I hate to see y'all running around. You're freaking mouths, pregnant. You know, pushing a stroller. You know, that don't make no sense. You know, with a kid on the side. You know, with this thing on your head. You know, looking like that. I mean,
right.
Come on now. We've lost all sight of what it looks like to look presentable.
Self-pride.
Self-pride. We need to, men, what's up with this yellow stripe up y'all back? Come on now. Grow a pair. Start speaking up. You know, I mean, y'all whispering in this community, these women are getting snatched, raped, and killed. What's going on? These young girls, they looking like they're 22 and they're 12. What's going on? We letting this go on in our community right before our eyes, and we're not saying nothing. These kids need to be acting like kids, and they acting like grown women. You know, these boys are need guidance. They need role models. They need men to guide them in the right way. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to be learning about sex. They need to be learning about education, reading, sports.
Budgeting.
You know what I'm saying? Boxing, baseball, you know what I'm saying, doing extracurricular activities that can get them somewhere, you know what I'm saying, teach them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened to the community where we had police athletic league recreation centers, but we need to get those open where these kids can have somewhere to go.
Right.
You know, we need
somewhere.
to do things where I come in with my partner, where I'm going to bring the community together with him so he can do things like that.
Bet on, man. Thank you, man, Mr. Terry Glenn, man, for that articulate piece, man, as well as Councilman-elect Lavelle Thomas. What we gonna do is we gonna go ahead, like we usually do, we gonna go ahead and take a spin and give y'all a minute just to digest that, process that, and we gonna be right back. So stay tuned, stay plugged in. We'll be right back.
I can't wait. It's on.
Mm-hmm.
Care of my dog, just like a vet. Run up on him, you might get bit. You playing for kicks, we playing for bag. You coming up short, they gonna be mad. Take care of my dog, just like a vet. Run up on him, you might get bit. You playing for kicks, we playing for bag. You coming up short, they gonna be mad. Round table, my amigo. Everybody breaking bread, lining shooting up like free throws. How we roll. Death before dishonor, pop your collar if you're feeling that revered. There's a savage, but that's just a habitat. Holla back, burning like a sack. Pass it to Hermano, he ain't gotta pass it back. Kill it. Slept on the same floor, hit the same whore, kick the same door. O to be a G, what the hell you think we live for? Never go against the code, Jesus hard to find. Most lames wanna trick it up and get in line. 9 after 9, and I ain't talking about the time splash with the drip, rub it in, red calamine. No disrespect, we snatch the check that you collect. My dog be at your neck, but you will not resurrect. Cash out. You hating niggas ass out. Keep them couple dollars that you stashed on the trash route. Take care of my dog, just like a vet. Run up on him, you might get bit. You playing for kicks, we playing for bag. You coming up short, they gonna be mad. Take care of my dog, just like a vet. Run up on him, you might get bit. You playing for kicks, we playing for bag. You coming up short, they gonna be mad.
Play with my dogs, get it poppin', that's the real deal. Put the pole in your face, talking that real steel. Young Dot, sweat, give them that real feel. Gang music, talking about boy that real drill. Painting pictures for niggas, that's how Picasso feel. Man, I'm hungry, I swear, I'm snatching all the meals. Drama City is a movement, standing 10 toes down. Don't try to play me like I'm stupid. Hit your block and black cars and leave smoke on that bitch. Niggas jewelry, food, daisy, spent 2 on the wrist. Man, my dog's trained to go, ain't no fooling with this. Strap a brick to her back and have her taking some trips. I'm a trapper / rapper, ain't no mistaking this. Masked up with the ganger, going booth with the click. I'm a rapper / trapper, ain't no mistaking this. Masked up with the ganger, hit the booth with the click.
Take care of my dog, just like a vet. Run up on him, you might get bit. You playing for kicks, we playing for bag. You coming up short, they gonna be mad. Take care of my dog, just like a vet. Run up on him, you might get bit. You playing for kicks, we playing for bag. You coming up short, they gonna be mad.
Yo, it's your Code D, in for the kids, y'all. Welcome back to the Infrastructure Show, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that spin. Again, I'm here with the Code D, Councilman-elect, Ward 6, Cleveland, Ohio, Lavelle Thomas.
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
Yeah. And we got his campaign teammate right here, Mr. Terry Glenn.
What's
Cleveland's
happening, y'all?
own. Yeah. So now y'all came back, and we just came off that spin. So now in the first segment, y'all heard us touch on some of the ills in Ward 6, Cleveland, and the rest of the world. First things that we touched on was we were talking about protecting our women. We were talking about police brutality, and we were talking about appearance and self-respect, unity, and culture. So now we're going to play a little quick game here because it's so many. We're going to call it the Urban Dozens. So we just going to kick off, give like some topics because we came with the problems. Now this is in a way a resolution. So we're going to go ahead and kick off. Name, both of y'all, when you done, pass the mic to Mr. Terry Glenn, and he going to give his three things immediately that would change Ward 6. 3 things. Go.
Number 1 is education. Number 2 is job readiness. And number 3 is the emergence and the importance of small black-owned businesses.
I like that, y'all. Run that.
Number 1, better recreation centers. 2, a place for better kids to have better daycare centers. And 3, better places for senior citizens to have places so they can have nice places to look at.
I like that. Now, my 3 is 1, we need infrastructure. 2, we need education. And 3, we need unity. Be your brother's keeper. Yeah?
I agree.
Okay, bet on. All right, now. So here go another game. 3 things, round 2. 3 things that you wish that our youth in the urban community would stop doing.
Stop killing each other. That's number 1. Number 2, quit relying on social media to gain attention. That's your mother and father's job or whoever is in the household raising you. Mm-hmm. And number 3, self-love.
Oh,
Without self-love, there is no community.
you dig, Mr. Glenn?
1, Stop growing up so early. 2, pick up some books and read it instead of looking at it on social media. 3, listen to your parents and not your friends.
Man, simple but effective, and that's real. Now, I'm gonna give 3 things that I wish they would stop doing. First thing I wish they would stop doing is 1, putting your pants down below your ass cheeks. That's way too low. That's we ain't even gonna go there to the implications of that, man. First, I want y'all to pull your pants up. Then 2, I want y'all to start being individual thinkers. Individual thinkers. Just there. Third one, and this is the third one, and this is the most important. I need y'all to organize the same way about protecting your community as you do about hurting somebody who walk into your trap.
Can I add one more?
Go ahead.
Put them guns down and put them knuckles up.
See? Guns down, knuckles up. There it go. So now we gonna push it through. Your first day, you elected, you just won, you Ward 6. Lavelle Thomas is the man. What's the first 2 things you doing?
Number 1, I'm going to take the budget in these various avenues of Ward 6, and I'm going to see which area is needed the most in regards to growth, in regards to community development. And like I was saying earlier, I want to bring back culture into the community. So all this money on a state level, a federal level, and a county level will be used in a positive way to enhance the community the way it needs to be. And I hope I answered the question. Yeah.
You did, and see, and that hence what he's saying, what the kid is saying, what the show is saying, what the P.L.U.G music group is saying. Everybody's saying it is that we need to get back to that. Be your brother's keeper, and we need a better infrastructure. For all my builder guys, I be seeing the bros out there saying that they build houses and they fix houses and they doing all this rehab work. Then I expect nobody else to know better than y'all about the power of a good foundation. The power your foundation makes that infrastructure. So now you did that. You in there. You done got the budget right. What's your first allocation?
My first allocation, man, is like I said earlier, the safety of black women and young girls. I'm going to not only focus on them, but in regards to the youth, and anybody who was watching this, in regards to being a youth or being a parent of a youth in the household. Let me say this right quick, man. It's not the school's job to educate you. It's your job at home to educate the kids. How is it that you have all these electronics at home, but you don't even have books?
Right.
How is it that we got not only the little kids, but even the ones who are in high school who can't even get past a reading level of the 6th grade? So it's something wrong with that picture, and we got to stop pointing the finger at other people, man, who we are trying to impress. It's our job, man, to do our duty. What would Malcolm X say right now? What would Marcus Garvey say right now? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Noble Drew Ali say right now? We gotta stop depending on other people, man, to make things happen in our community. That's our job, and this is why gentrification is so high right now in the urban areas, because they see that we ain't taking care of our business. So when they come in and take over and start building infrastructure and then start building different various levels of community development, now you mad because you didn't take care of your business, and now when they come in,
Right.
we gonna get pushed out.
Exactly. See, and what it all come down to, man, is that I tell all the youth, man, that I encounter on my outreach, man, pay attention to what's happening. Like, you get caught up in this Instagram and this internet matrix, man. Pay attention to what you're really seeing. Pay attention to what's happening to you. And take notes, good or bad, but you need to be way more vigilant, because you are distracted by some of the most trivialist bullshit that ain't gonna mean nothing in 5 years. All them trap kids who was cool in high school, they end up shot up or in jail. They ain't gonna have no money. You know what I'm saying? So think long term, young black folks, think long term.
And that's where the brainwashing begins on social media, Facebook, Instagram. The brainwashing begins there, and they don't see it. And they need to understand that instead of getting brainwashed, they need to unbrainwash themselves with that poison and start reading books. You know what I'm saying? Books like Brainwashed and books like what's the book I'm gonna think about? You got to read books like by Malcolm X.
Yeah.
And living successfully with stupid people. You know what I'm saying? Books like that. You understand? And
Three slave narratives.
books you got to read. Okay, there are books that can make you open your mind and get you out of that brainwashed state where you think that ism is just like hanging on your shoulders.
No doubt. Now, in closing, because we want to let y'all chew on that because it was just so much dialogue for folks to digest. We gonna let y'all just kind of digest that because it was all real and this all must happen because we down off faster than you can expect. So in closing, again, we just want to know your first days when you get in there. It's gonna be so much to tackle. You already told us what's at the top of your agenda as far as the budget, but was some kind of things that you want to do to get the youth engaged because it's going to start at the beginning because some of us is already older and we get old, so we got to set it up to pass the torch. What's your first step on passing the torch for longevity for the youth?
One of the things that I'm going to be pushing in my initiative is whoever did not complete high school, I'm going to see to it that literacy programs will be organized, as well as GED programs will be organized.
Okay.
Also, and I got to be honest, a lot of the youth, as well as grown men, do not own a suit.
True that.
I find that kind of ironic. You got a house full of Jordans, but you don't have a suit, and you can't tie a tie. So I'm going to make sure that I will partnership with other individuals to have a Dress for Success program in which you can go on a job interview and know how to talk and know how to get a job because nothing dodges a bullet. Nothing dodges a bullet more faster than a job.
Definitely that. We appreciate that. We appreciate that, y'all. So, again, man, I want to thank Councilman-elect Ward 6, Lavelle Thomas, coming out. I want to thank Mr. Terry Glenn coming out, man, giving their takes on what need to happen in Ward 6 and everywhere else. So, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get the hell on gone. But you know how we usually do it. You want to go ahead now, before we get the hell on gone again, I'm going to go ahead and let him give his information, his contact, his email, as well as Mr. Glenn, everything that they need, that you need, rather, to go ahead and get in contact with him, especially if you're in Ward 6. If you ain't in Ward 6, you can still get with him because he's going to be interconnected with other councilmen in other wards. So, and hopefully they're going to adopt his style of councilmanship where, he makes it of a network. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to him. I apologize, y'all. My one mic head went out, but we're going to keep the show pushing as we go ahead and close out so we can close him out right. So go ahead and give him your information, your shout out.
I want to give a shout out, man, to my one friend. I consider him my brother, man, brother Rasul Muhammad up in Philadelphia. I want to give another shout out, man, to a brother, man, who I had the opportunity to meet in Washington, D.C. I don't care what the media portray him to be, man, but this brother is very humble, is very knowledgeable, Dr. Umar Johnson. I also want to give a shout out, man, to the Nation of Islam here in Cleveland, brother Qadir Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? I got to come check you out, bro. I've been busy working, man, but hey, I ain't forgot about you. My contact
Wake 'em up.